What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Game Night with Retro. So as you can see, I got Tecmo Super Bowl loaded on the NES, right? So I took the Chargers through a season. You know, we finished that. We went through that season with the Colts, right? We shocked the world, beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl with the Jack Trudeau-led Colts. Coach mode, right? That's coaching, right? Because a lot of people are like, oh, you know, if you're playing, you know, you can beat anybody. But coaching is a different story, right? It's a different animal. It's more challenging. It's easier to lose because your team doesn't perform as good as you can do. They don't always make the best decisions, okay? Especially the quarterback throwing it to double covered receivers when you got a guy wide open, but you throw it to the guy that's double covered and get intercepted, right? So that does happen. Even the running backs too, though, they sometimes make stupid cuts. They want to, like, instead of going the direction the play was designed, you know, they just cut it inside when they shouldn't have, and they get tackled for a no gain or a loss sometimes. So yeah, coaching definitely has its challenges, okay? So after that, you know, game where we shocked the world with the Colts, I was like, what other team on here would be basically like a similar situation? And I came up with the San Diego Chargers, right? So let's just go to the home page. Yeah, what I came up with was like, how much of a challenge would it be if I coached the San Diego Chargers through a season without Marion Butts? So therefore, your running backs would be Rod Bernstein, Ronnie Harmon, and Joe Caravello. And other than that, your quarterback, and you know, sticking with Billy Joe Tolliver as the quarterback, as the starting quarterback, and his receivers there: Anthony Miller, Quinn Early, Nate Lewis, Wayne Walker. You know. So how did we do? How did we do to compare? So let's just go to the standings. Bam. We went 14-2 and won the division. Now I'm going to tell you right now that when you see that record 14-2, you might think, wow, that's pretty impressive, right? Well, it is, but then again, on the other hand, you know, a lot of people might say that's a fraudulent record because, or maybe, you know, they're not as good of a team as that record reflects, because the truth is we grinded out and eked out some wins, right? I mean, close, like where we very well could have lost several games, you know. I'll just give one by example. It was against the Raiders. The Raiders were up 17-3 in the fourth quarter, right? 17-3. But somehow we scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. I think we might have, you know, got a turnover too, or we stopped them, but we scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to tie it. All right? So we sent it to overtime. In overtime, we won the toss. The Raiders do a full-powered kick. My guy, and you know, there's no touchbacks in this game, in this version. My guy barely got out of the end zone to avoid the safety. He was tackled on the 1-yard line, okay? So we literally drove, I'm going to say, about 90 yards, because we took it down to about their 9 or 10-yard line and kicked a field goal and won the game, 20-17. So it's like, right there, it's like, yeah. And that 90-yard drive, it wasn't like just a big play or two. It was like, you know, just chunk by chunk by chunk. And it's like, man, we talk about barely escaping a game with a win. So that was just an example. There was other games like that too, where it was like, we had several turnovers. Yeah, we'll just go to the stats here so you can see. My quarterback, Billy Joe Tolliver, he was the worst rated quarterback for most of the season. It wasn't until near the end of the season where he elevated himself up about, there you go. He finished ranked number 25th. So there was three. So Bubby Brister, Steve Walsh, and Troy Aikman was rated worse than he was. So he was number 28 for like most of the year. But the last 4 or 5 games of the season, he started throwing a little bit better, got his percentage up, because he was down at his completion percentage. It was at 40%, right? So he did get it up to 44%, and he did start throwing more touchdowns than he did interceptions. But yeah, there's his stats for the season. 44% didn't even get to 3,000 yards. I tried, but because with those running backs, you can't rely on the run. So, but 2,726 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 19 interceptions. So that's, let's just go to the homepage and look at the stats there. Yeah. 24 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. But like I said, the last 4 or 5 games of the season, he really changed it, because for a good part of the season he had more interceptions than touchdowns, right? I mean, early on he was throwing interceptions like crazy. I think at one point I had just early on, I think he had 2 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, something like that. It was ridiculous. But I stuck with him because I was just going to stick with him. I wasn't going with Mark Vlasic, Pickle Man here, even though he probably would have done better stats because of his passing speed. Could get up some jump up catches there. Let's see, his 44. Yeah, see, on bad Billy Joe, his pass control is only 25, right? But like I said, I wanted the most challenge possible from this team in this way. So it's all right, to do that, I'll need to stick to Billy Joe and take out Marion Butts. And as you can see there, Marion Butts had no stats. So yeah, Rod Bernstein, he's injured right now. He was actually my leading rusher, even though Ronnie Harmon has better stats. He's 1 notch faster. But Ronnie Harmon kept being on bad or got hurt, and Bernstein would be on good. So it's they basically shared the carry. So yeah, here's Bernstein, 538 yards, 10 rushing touchdowns. Just a couple catches there, 39 yards. I had him on the punt returns and kick returns too. There's some, about a 10-yard average on each one there. That's something. Joe Caravello, not too much. Just 10 carries, 48 yards. Couple touchdowns. Even he got on the special teams there. Yeah, here's my other main running back, Ronnie Harmon. 82 carries, 488 yards, 7 touchdowns. 7 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown. But like I said, he was on bad a lot of times. And when he's on bad, his maximum speed is only 25. And when you're dealing with these running backs like that, it's if one guy is 31 and the other guy is 35, you go with whoever's fastest. You need you need that as much speed as possible. Every little bit counts, right, or helps. So let's look at the receivers here. Quinn Early, 25 catches, 909 yards, 6 touchdowns. Pretty good season. He could have had better, but man, he had quite a few drops, and they were, that hurts Billy Joe's completion percentage. But yeah, he had a lot of drops. If he would have been over 1,000 yards if he would have just caught maybe 2 more passes, because Billy Joe put him on the money a couple of times and they were deep, and he freaking just flat out dropped it. It's geez, that's disappointing. It's man, we're struggling on offense as it is. We need you to catch those. Our no surprise, our main man here was Anthony Miller. 26 catches, 1,023 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Did have one rush for a touchdown also there. So yeah, Anthony Miller, our best weapon there, best stats. Nate Lewis, pretty decent, 10 catches, 220 yards, and a touchdown. He came in on spot duty, a lot of times in the tight end position. Wayne Walker, pretty good, 14 catches, 393 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Derek Walker, yeah, just that one catch for 12 yards. I did put him on the kickoff returns there some too. 12-yard average. Arthur Cox, he had a couple catches, 50 yards and a touchdown. He's mainly my blocking guy. But because he's got that 63 hitting power on average. John Carney, he was 10 of 13 on field goals, had all 45 extra points. We did punt quite a bit there. John Kidd, 10 punts. He was the one category we was the league leader in. He was the #1 punter in the league with a 57-yard average there. Defense was pretty decent. Every starter on defense had some kind of stat there. Burt Graceman, a sack. Les Miller, 2 sacks. Lee Williams, 8 sacks. Leslie O'Neal, just 3 sacks. He should have more sacks for as good as he is, but he's in that position though, right? That linebacker position at the top. Junior Seau, just 1 sack. Gary Plummer was our man, 16 sacks. He's our pick play guy. Henry Rolling, 1 sack. Sam Seal, 1 sack and 2 interceptions. Gilbert, 6 interceptions for 13 yards return. Vincent Glenn, 3 interceptions for 6 yards. And Martin Bayless, 4 interceptions for 29 yards. So, yeah, defense, we was getting at it. We got a decent amount of interceptions and sacks overall on the season. And, of course, this game don't record your fumbles, so we did get several fumbles, too. So, yeah, 14-2. But, like I said, we're a shaky 14-2, right? So, but yeah, we definitely barely skidded by on quite a few games, winning those close games like that, getting lucky like that. But anyway, hey, I always, that's the way I'm wired, right? You regardless of the situation, it might not look good and you may be down, but you just keep playing and don't stop until that final gun goes off, or you can see it's out of reach where it's like where the other team's blowing you out. But anyways, so there's all our stats in our season. So now we made it to the playoffs. We won the division. We used a week off. So now we had to wait, and the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Raiders 35-17 in the wild card. So now we're facing the Chiefs for the 3rd time this year, and the Chiefs were one of the teams that beat us. They beat us the worst. Our first game, we lost to the Niners 14-10, and then the Chiefs beat us 34-7 the one game. And we did beat them the second game. So yeah, those are the 2 teams that beat us, Chiefs and the 49ers. But now we face them a 3rd time in the divisional round. So that's our game tonight. So let's... Alright, so without further delay, let's hit to the field and let's get to it. Alright, we got Rod Bernstein back. Alright, Derek Walker still not feeling up to it. They said he didn't make the trip. He's watching the game on TV from home. Chiefs with a toss, elect to receive. John Carney gets us underway at the Murph. Well, that was McNair on the kickoff return. He didn't look very fast. Alright, let's do it, guys.
Ready, down, put.
Alright, Okoye, just a 2-yard gain. It's gonna be one heck of a chess match here with these, pass or run. Yep, see, I picked pass there, and I see the result. First down. It's a blitz, Gary Plummer. Oh, right. What a name, huh? Plummer. I wonder if he's related to Jake. Word fumbles the ball. Chiefs get it back. Oh, Stephon Page on the spot. He's pulling away from the defenders. Jeez, he's not tackled till the 18. 19, sorry. There's word out the middle again. Wow. And we even picked run that time. We picked Okoye. So, just because you pick run doesn't mean your defense is gonna. Normally they do, but not every time. Chiefs strike first. There's Nate Lewis on the return. Hey, he's got some good moves. But I'm probably going to be using him on the offensive side of the ball here. Let's see. Wayne Walker's 44-31. Yep, so Nate Lewis is going to be starting at tight end. Put Cox in here. And we'll put Bernstein on the return. Harmon's the running back. There we go. There's our lineup. See, Harmon's on Harmon's 31 and Bernstein's 25. So that's why it's like, yeah, whoever's, he's just one notch faster, but still we need that one notch, right? Might be the difference in the first down or even a touchdown. So we need everything we got. All right, let's do this.
Ready, down, punt.
Come on, Billy Joe. All right, Anthony Miller jumps up and gets it. Yes! We're back in this game. All right, first play. That's pretty sweet, wasn't it? I was like a little nervous at first because I knew Anthony was covered. Quinn Early wasn't covered, but hey, he jumped up and made a play. Even though McNair's looking slow, he still gets his team up there, good position, good field position. All right, back to the board here, drawing board. Uh-oh. Oh, we lucked out there. Page was wide open.
Ready, down, punt.
Yes. Good call on the defensive coordinator. Now, can we stop him on 3rd and 16?
Ready, down, punt.
It's a blitz. Les Miller. Yes. Oh, you gotta have fun with this, right? It's the whole point. Otherwise, why do it? Yeah, it's hard to get good yardage on punt returns because typically you don't have very good blocking,
Ready, down, punt.
He was expecting Harmon, okay.
Ready, down,
Man,
punt.
wish we would have done that. Oh. Percy Snow with the sack. Alright, we're probably going to pick shotgun. Yeah, let's go. This is where, let's see, we'll bring in, I'll switch. Harmon, because he does have good receptions. He's 50 receptions. And then I'll bring in Cox there for the running back because he'll block on this passing play.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Tolliver's in his own end zone. Throw it. He's got it to Nate Lewis. Yes, first down and more. Fumbles the ball though. Gosh. Albert Lewis with the recovery, man. Now see, that's frustrating, right? It's like you made a good call and they executed, but then fumble. That's the unpredictability of this game. You're right, Christian Okoye. We're we got to pay close attention to him, or else he can dominate a game. DeBerg's going for the end zone. Oh man, Stephon Page, my guy, he was so close, but he just couldn't get it. Ooh. See, that's the danger of focusing on Okoye too much, because the bird can smoke you that way with the long pass on the Stephon Page.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Well, you gotta avoid. Okay.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Third and 7.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
All right. Now Ronnie Harmon is good catching out of the backfield like that. Nice play, guys. Nice play.
Ready, down.
Nice
punt,
conversion
punt,
on
punt,
3rd
punt,
and 7.
punt, punt.
All right. Chargers are knocking on the door.
Down, punt, 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 punt.
Boy. Let's put Cox back in here to block.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
All right. Good response. Heck of a game so far, huh? This one hasn't disappointed. Wow, McNair, nobody can get to him. He's across midfield.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
There's the bird play action. He's going deep for Thomas. All right, batted down. All right.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Same play. All right. Incomplete. 3rd and 10, guys. Come on.
Down, punt, 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 punt.
She's serious. Barry Ward up the middle. On a 3rd and 10, right?
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Get him. All right. 3rd and 11. 37 seconds to
Ready,
go.
down, punt, 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 punt.
Koye's running. Get him. All right. At least they stopped him. Chiefs are going to bring out Nick Lowry to try to give him the lead. Kick is up. He knocks it through. Chiefs have the lead. halftime score, huh? Let's get some refreshment here. I got some salt and vinegar chips. What do you guys got out there? Salt and vinegar chips and a Mountain Dew Zero. See what's Caramello on? Bad, huh? How about Walker? Oh, Walker's on bad now too.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. He had Quinn early, deep, open, right? What's he do? He dumps it off to Ronnie Harmon for a 2-yard gain.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Yep. There, he showed us.
Ready, down.
Tolliver showed us turnover bug right there. Wow. Okay. At least we had 2 guys there.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
We're ready for that play.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Bird play action. It's going deep. Intercepted, yes. Look like Vincey Glenn, okay.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Yes, Anthony Miller, nice catch, man. Sweet.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Yes! Yes! Chargers retake the lead. No, we never had the lead, so we're not retaking it. But we have a lead for the first time in this game, right? Nice play call on the offensive coordinator there. Quinn early was wide open over the middle, right?
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Page wide open. Missed tackle. He's clear down on the 7-yard line. 4th quarter, guys.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Coyer breaks a tackle, gets in there. The Chiefs retake the lead. Well, it's been a heck of a game, huh? Back and forth all game. We're We're out of it yet. You know, we're only three down.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Yes! Quit early, baby. Nice catch, man. Just hold on to that ball. They're going to catch up to you. All right. Down the 18.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Oh! Yes! Ronnie Harmon with some good moves. We had some good blocking along the way. Chargers back on top. Who's gonna... Something's gonna happen though. Something's, you know... Hopefully, it'd be nice if we need a turnover. Or us to stop. And crappy kick. Great field position.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Play action. Oh, no! Yep, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Okay, we got him that time.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
There's Barry Word.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Yeah, the Chiefs need a touchdown. I just realized that. Yeah, the Chiefs need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. 2nd and 8. Ooh.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Oh, get him, darn you! We even picked run that time. Picked the first Okoye play. Minute 56 left. Minute 39 seconds on the clock. We don't need a touchdown. I mean, we'd like to have one, but we can get a field goal and tie it. You know, send it to overtime. But we'd really prefer to get that touchdown. You know.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Nice pass, man, to Nate Lewis. Yes. Down on the 17.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Come on, Billy Joe. Yes. Booyah. Alright, kick is good, so we have that 4-point edge now. The kicker, oh, here we go. I was going to say kick a decent one. No. Fumble. They're going to. We got it. Yes. Seriously. Ooh, okay. Put our jumbo package in there.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
It's over. We hold on to win. Wow, Billy Joe. 80%, 301 yards. He did have the one interception, but other than that, he played a clean game. Which, that's key in this game, right? Especially in the playoffs. Anthony Miller, 2 catches, 113 yards, and that 1 touchdown. Bonnie Harmon, 11 rushes, 67 yards. He did okay, you know. But I'm going to say overall the defense, right? Our defense, look, the Chiefs ran it 15 times for only 66 yards. Usually, but we were doing pretty good and focusing on Okoye like that. But they still got some plays, right, between him and Barry Word. But we're moving on. What a thrilling game. Oh, 35-31, huh? That'll go down as one of the great ones in the history books, right? All right, let's continue the other games and see who else wins. Giants and Cowboys. Wow, the Cowboys? Are you serious? No resets, right? This is doing all this in one take, you know. So there's no, you know, not resetting and editing it out or nothing. Huh. Wow, I'm amazed. Especially since the Giants, they won the division. They was 12-4, and Cowboys 9-7. But like I said, once the postseason starts, what you did in the regular season doesn't matter, because it's you know, it's like anybody can beat anybody. So as long as you get in the tournament, you got a chance, right? All right, next game we got Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills. AFC divisional playoff. Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins. I'm gonna pick Buffalo. Whoa, Miami 20-14. I'm gonna say that's an upset. Because I think same situation with the Giants there. Let's go to the standings. Yeah, Buffalo won the division at 14-2. But see, once again, right? Okay, so that's our next opponent. Miami Dolphins and San Diego Chargers in the AFC Championship game at Jack Murphy Stadium. All right, let's continue. We got the NFC side to do now. 49ers and Bears. Ha! 49ers. I'm going to say 49ers all the way. Ooh, John Taylor injured. Wow, the Bears in an upset. Surprising. Every now and then it'll happen. But so now there's the conference championships: Chargers, Dolphins, Cowboys, Bears on the other side. So that'll be for the next video. Miami Dolphins and San Diego Chargers in the AFC Championship game. So man, what a game tonight though. That Chiefs Chargers game. That was just a fun game. It was back and forth all game, and it came down to, like, you know, at the end we did a drive and Billy Joe Tolliver. Yeah, we're having a pizza party tonight. I got some Totino's in the freezer, right? And I'm gonna load it up for you. I'll put some taco meat on it and just make it tasty for you. We're gonna have a Totino's pizza party tonight. So Billy Joe Tolliver, I'm gonna say he gets the game ball. He's the MVP of that game. You know, going 80% for over 300 yards against that Chiefs defense, which I don't know. That's pretty impressive, right? I'm impressed with that. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, we'll be taking on those Miami Dolphins next game, but we're gonna celebrate this win for tonight. But leave me your thoughts on this game in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap subscribe, then the bell, ding ding. so you're notified when I upload new videos. So until next time, guys, keep it retro and come Lord Jesus.